I think that in every animator's career they should make a random thoughts video at some point, because it's a totally original idea that no one has ever thought of. And I know that I'm a little late to the party, but someone has to make one in the big 2026, am I right? What? What do you mean someone already made one? Oh. Well, I guess I'll just add myself to the pile. Have you ever thought about why we forget something instantly? That is called a memory lapse. It usually happens because the information was in short-term memory. Think of it like computer RAM, but it wasn't encoded into long-term memory. So maybe we're just out of RAM power. And you can't even find it for a fair price. Why do we sometimes forget why we walked into a room? That is called the doorway effect. When you walk into a room, your brain creates a new mental context and can accidentally reset the information you were thinking about. But quite ironically, if a kid seems forgetful, they could have a high IQ and deep reasoning skills. But I remembered everything when I was little. So does that mean I'm stupid? I always wondered who invented the Rubik's Cube. And by googling it, I found out it was a guy named Erno Rubik in 1974. It was originally called a magic cube in Hungarian. I also found this question that goes, what does the number 432520032744898560000 mean? That is actually a number of all possible legal arrangements of a standard Rubik's Cube. Speaking of numbers, Nikola Tesla, a Serbian inventor, said that everything could be solved with the numbers 3, 6 and 9, and that these numbers are fundamental and the keys to the universe. So can I predict my lottery ticket? Why do we usually yawn when someone else yawns? Scientists think yawning is contagious because of empathy in our brain. When someone yawns, the part of our brain responsible for social connection activates, making us want to yawn too. And that, ladies and gentlemen, are my random thoughts. I could have added some more, but if I kept talking about all of the thoughts I thought about, this video will be 20 minutes long. Hi everyone, thank you for watching all the way to the end. I'm recording this end card after animating this video, and I just have to say I had a lot of fun animating this. This video was more of a did you know about that video instead of a random thoughts, but shut up, it's a random thoughts video so I can talk about whatever I want. I want this video to be a little more Jaden or the other ones out style, to make it a little different from the short content that I make, because that content is more fast paced and all of that stuff, but I had so much fun making this one. I'll try to make more of these videos in the future, but they take a long time to make, so we'll see about that. The reason this video was only like, I don't know, 2 or 2.5 minutes long was because of school, and I have my finals coming up that are gonna take a lot of my time, and I'm gonna focus on school more for some time, and I might leave animation for some time to prepare for school stuff. So I want to make this long video so you all have something a little longer than a 30-second short. So yeah, again, thank you for watching. If you're new here, check out my yall content that I made. I have like 10 more shorts on my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.